What's up, guys? Sammy Anderson here with my man
Chima.
Chima, comedian, actor, and we're gonna ask each other a few questions. All right.
Our first question for you, Sam, is who is your favorite stand-up comedian and why?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's it.
I like that. I don't have like a super deep insight into stand-up before 2005 or anything like that. I love Mitch Hedberg's one-liners, but my favorite, if we're talking full-length show, is probably Mike Birbiglia.
Okay.
I think his stories he tells are really, really funny, and I think he adds some really cool insight while still being my sense of humor to a T. But
so is that dark?
Not. It's not always dark. It's I don't know. It's really heartfelt, and he admits all these problems that he has.
Yeah.
But I wish I had seen more old stuff because I watched one Richard Pryor set that
Goat.
You see why he's number one always.
Yeah. Carlin too. Carlin's
right. Yeah, you get it.
Riffs. He just keeps going.
Yeah. All right, Chima.
Okay.
You're having a bad day. What's your go-to movie to cheer you up?
Oh, it's not really a go-to movie.
Okay.
It's a TV show.
Okay.
I'll binge watch Entourage.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Anytime I'm feeling super down or just low and just need to recharge or anything, I'll just lay in the bed and just binge watch Entourage all day.
It's hard to see drama screw up that much and not enjoy it.
Exactly. When you see drama and all his turmoils that he goes through, it makes you feel I don't have it that bad.
It could be a lot worse.
That could be a whole lot worse. Or if it is that bad, at least you have somebody you can relate to. It just feels...
Especially out here.
Especially here in LA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Second question is, what's your biggest fear?
It's definitely flying.
Flying?
I hate flying.
Really?
I hate everything about flying.
Really?
So here's the thing. I can be an anxious person anyway.
Yeah.
And, jittery, But, I don't I can be kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I don't like loud noises.
Yeah.
I don't like heights. And that's just all that's all it is.
But you know what though? I feel you. I'm the same way. I started to take these CBD gummies.
Yeah, I do CBD.
Yeah, so I did CBD gummies, right? And I took some on the plane, and I think I took too many. And I think that has the wrong effect on you.
It's worse?
It's reversed. The CBD had THC in it.
Right.
So it's I think this is gonna calm me all the way down. But now I'm oh shit, I'm really high on this plane. I'm gonna die. My heart's beating fast, and it's not the.
I can't do the THC.
Yeah.
That makes me paranoid.
You
always
do the one without THC.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. But I feel you.
All right. You get the opportunity to be a professional athlete. We're in an alternate universe here. What sport are you going to be an athlete in?
No doubt basketball.
Basketball, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually played basketball my whole life. I played basketball all the way up to freshman year in high school.
Right.
And we always had hoop dreams. We
Okay.
always were outside playing ball all the time.
So you're a Bulls guy, for sure.
For sure.
Chicago?
Yeah,
right.
Michael Jordan, all that. I
Right.
love that.
Well, you can't grow up in the area we were in, in the 90s, and not have loved the Bulls.
But not just that. You have to be a basketball fan because you're from Indiana, and Indiana's big basketball
Right,
state.
sell out the gyms.
Exactly, it's basketball. So, yeah, basketball was one of my first sport loves that I ever fell in love with.
Yeah.
Next question. Greatest TV show of all time and why?
Is that personal opinion? Is that
Yeah. Personal, your personal opinion.
Oh, see, this is a tough question because I get really literal about this.
That's
What is the best of all time? And
No. To you, in your opinion,
Right.
What was the greatest of all time in your opinion?
I know what you're saying.
So it can be easy because you're just what's the
But
one?
it's not. I get crazy about it. I'm
God.
why is this the best of all time? So I'm gonna go with an easy answer, like a trite answer.
Right.
And I'm gonna say Breaking Bad, and this is why. One, like when you make a TV show, everything just kind of has to come together perfectly. Yeah. Like the behind the scenes stuff. Like the best thing on paper doesn't always translate. You have to cast well, you have to write well.
Yes. We've tried and we've.
What is happening here? I think they were good at keeping tension. I think they were good at surprising us. Dean Norris as Hank is a totally underrated performance.
Yep.
Like when you go back, the layers that are there. But I also think they did this incredibly because like I love HBO shows. I love Boardwalk, Sopranos, Game of Thrones. But like Entourage. Yeah. But like some people don't want to watch like shows or movies with content like that.
Right.
And Breaking Bad was able to do something that was accessible to like
the AMC?
Yeah, it was AMC. And like this was AMC's heyday. They had Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead started. It appealed to like all sensibilities. Yeah. People who didn't want stuff that was too light were into it, and people who didn't want like HBO dark dramas were into it.
Yeah.
Didn't cuss all the time. Right. So you know what I mean? Because some people hate that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You wake up in heaven. It is the most perfect dream scenario of your life. What's that scenario?
Laughter without end.
Okay.
So I'm laughing all day. Smiling, laughing all day. Good news throughout the day. I don't know, man. It's just mostly based on a feeling.
Joy. It's just joy. It's
it's the feeling. A feeling of pure bliss.
Right.
Just ultimate, the height of everything bliss.
Yep.
Without cares, without worries.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's heaven.
It's what heaven is. Like, the dream scenario is heaven.
Yeah. I'm not itching to go. They have a thing, like, they have a saying that says, everybody wants to get to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
Right.
So that's how I am.
Right.
I'm not itching to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's just pure bliss.
Yeah. Pure bliss. I love it. Yeah, that's heaven.
Okay. Question for you. Favorite villain role?
I mean, I think it's just like if we're talking like performance, the movie it's in, everything. Like I'm really stuck between three. I'm really stuck between Ralph Fiennes and Schindler's List because I think he does like he's eerie in like a way that's too normal. But it's gotta be Pesci and Goodfellas, dude.
Ooh.
Like I love that movie. I can watch it all the time. And
that's crazy though. Like he about Goodfellas. Pesci, I guess he was, but to me, he didn't feel like a bad guy.
He's framed as like they're the protagonists,
right?
Like they're the good guys,
right?
But
he is.
He's a bad guy. Wow. Like, but if you're talking about like antagonist of a movie, then I'll say Ralph Fiennes and Schindler's List, just because like worse actors would have taken that role and just made him pure hatred and evil.
Yeah, and
like there's something like when he's sniping Jewish people in the concentration camp from his balcony. He doesn't even feel anything. Right. He just he's brushing his teeth, and it's like that's terrifying. Like I think he did such a good job. Like it's terrible, but like that's why I like it is because he could have hammed it up and he didn't.
He didn't, yeah.
Biggest influence.
One person. He's on my wall. That guy Eddie Murphy, man.
Eddie Murphy, yes.
Eddie. First film that it got me was like, I want to see this shit. I want to do this shit. It was like Coming to America was the first thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I fucking watched. I was like,
yeah.
The way he just plays, like seamlessly playing different characters and
the
watching the
barbershop scene was him, right?
All him.
I remember when I found that out, I was mind blown.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, that's him, and then that's him, and that's him. It's like this guy is
right.
Powerhouse, man.
Yeah.
And he just seamlessly, he can do everything.
Right.
You talk about somebody who's multi-talented.
And I was about to say that, like talking about stand-up kings, like especially like 70s, 80s comedy, like he's it.
Yeah, and he's underrated when it comes to drama too.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My name is Dolomite. What's the Dream Girls, all this stuff. He did a lot of shit that's like, wow, he has depth to him.
Well, and like, I mean, he's, we're talking about multi-talented, like even voiceover.
Yeah.
Like Donkey and Mushu, they wouldn't be the same with anyone else. Like, he brings them such life.
If he really took it seriously too, I think music he could have fucking been the guy too.
Does he sing in Dreamgirls? I've never seen it.
He sings in that.
Oh, okay.
But he had that one hit, Party All the Time. Not as a while ago. Okay. But he had that one hit record where he's like, you know, he's feeling. People give him like shit for it, but he still didn't sound bad.
Right, like if he put time and effort into it, like he could have done it.
It was produced by Rick James, so it's just like this guy is like a master dude, like master. Anything he does, touches. He knows he can do it, and he's just awesome. He's like one of the biggest guys. There's other people. Yeah, but biggest, like number one, Eddie. Got Eddie. All right, I love that. Yeah, I love Eddie Murphy. I love it. This is the age-old debate. Okay. De Niro or Pacino? Okay, I do have an answer to this. I think I like De Niro as an actor more as he gets older. Yeah. What I respect about De Niro is I think we see him grow. I don't think we've ever seen him get lazy with the craft. He's always trying to get better. With De Niro. Yeah, with De Niro. And so I think, like, I honestly think one of his best performances is Silver Linings Playbook when he's older, because he's just so, like, locked in. And even though, you know, he was like great in the 70s and 80s and everything, like I still feel like I see less acting. He aged better. He aged well with his. And Pacino's way more surprising. I know exactly what you mean. He'll just go for it, and like the lack of self-consciousness is great. Like I think about Heat when he's just like, "Give me all you got." Give me all you got. I'm just like, why are you doing that? But he came in the game like that, though. Yeah, if you think about it. He's always been a wild man. He's always been a wild man, but that's why you love him. He's mesmerizing. You can't stop watching him. It's like Nicolas Cage. Like people give him crap, but Cage will do anything, and you'll watch it. Yeah, you'll watch it. It might be shit, but you'll watch. You'll watch. But no, I think I'm gonna have to give. Cage he'll stay in the shit. Yeah, and I respect that. He'll do whatever it takes. I respect it. Like, don't be boring. That's the cardinal sin, is to be boring in acting, and Cage won't do it. Neither will Pacino. But I'm gonna give the sticker to De Niro. Just because I feel like he still works really hard to get better. You know what I mean? Like he's a student of the game till he dies, and I love that. That's good. All right, this is kind of cheating because this is kind of a double question. Oh, that's cool. But for anyone who doesn't know, my man Chima is from Chicago. Facts. Chicago man. Facts. Okay. In your opinion, what does Chicago do better than LA? Like one major thing, and what does LA do better than Chicago? It could be anything. Yeah, just like one thing you notice, you're like, LA is better here, Chicago's way better. I don't want to cheat the question, because then I can do that. It's really easy, but it's like too simple. Like, it doesn't matter to you? No, it's the truth. What is the truth in your mouth? Chicago does pizza better than LA. Yes, 100%. 100%. No beef here. That's just what it is. It's just true. LA does weather better than Chicago. Yeah. That's the truth. Like, hands down. Like, people in Chicago would say that LA does weather better. People in LA would say that Chicago does pizza better. Yeah. And nobody would have any problem with that. So there's a reason Chicago's famous for pizza. Yeah. So that's what I'll say. Yeah. No, and it's true. You're correct. Yeah. So it's on me? Yeah. Oh, this is my last one. Yeah, we're on the last question. Last question. What's your dream role? So, I told you earlier I like villains, but I also kind of know who I am. Yeah. Like, you get older, you start to see like who you are as an actor, and you realize the best actors know themselves too. Like, you can still play different roles, but you kind of bring yourself to it. Mm-hmm. I would love, and I'm trying to write this too. Go ahead. Trademark, guys. It's not trademark. I would love to play a role of like a psycho who's framed as a really, really nice person. And like the movie itself and like the music and everything around him is kind of what makes you start to get uncomfortable. It's like he's really friendly, but like as you get to know him, like but he does it with joy. It's almost like the Joker, but it's not as hyped. Right. It's just kind of like that's business. Right. Like it kind of reminds me of Mr. Rogers. Like if Mr. Rogers was like a serial killer, and I think that would be really cool. Yeah. To like. To come with this guise of like friendliness, but it's just like as you get closer, you're like,
oh, this guy's horrifying and ruthless.
Maybe his obsessiveness to the way he's so friendly makes it creepy.
Like
it makes it weird. Yeah.
Like he does it all with joy, but it's like what he's doing is insane. Like I just think that'd be fun. I think you could make him funny and also creepy, like having a ball while somebody's dying. Like, and you know, those characters have existed that are having fun while they're doing horrible things, like the Joker, like Alex in Clockwork Orange, who's like singing in the rain as he's taking out this woman. Like, so something like that, I think would be really
cool. So, but it's still a villain role. I feel like, let's say, like kind of like the Joker, it's still a villain role that you get to, you know,
and it fits me
really
it fits
well.
You. Like, you know,
you're starting to know yourself as a performer and as an actor.
Yeah,
that's dope. I like that.
All right. My last question. I feel like my last question is pretty easy. I think I already know the answer to it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can either be like a stand-up comic who performs in front of like 100,000 people every week, or you can be part of a successful comedic TV show. Which would you rather do?
The show.
Show? Yeah, that's what I figured.
The show. I mean, I don't know. I'm you know, I do stand-up kind of comedy, but I know that me is
the end goal is the TV show.
It's not even the end goal, it's just the goal.
Right. You get the show and then you can go die.
But best case scenario, I'm able to do the show and do some fucking stand-up gigs in front of thousands of people.
Kevin Hart right now has got stand-up and he's got his new like Kevin Hart TV show something.
Why not?
Right.
Do it all.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Chima rock.
Just do it.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it. I'm Sammy Anderson.
And I'm Chima Rock.
And this is for Comedy Network Live. Thanks. That's so stupid shit.